a special presentation now on the transition model of Maharashtra State Power Generation Corporation to be presented by Sanjay Marudkar, Director Operation of Maharashtra State Power Generation. Can we have this?
The dignitaries present over here, the delegates, APAC, and my colleagues from Mahagenco and other utilities. Most warm welcome to all of you. All has been said and done in the morning session. Already Dr. Anbalgan sir, our CMD, has elaborated the issue of transition. And we are, as a company, as a public utility, we are also in a mode of transformation and in a just transition mode. So I'll be presenting few slides. What is the Mahagenco's model of transition for the next 10 years up to 2035. Next. अच्छा क्लिक है यहाँ नहीं है Where is that? Last month, I was attending one conference in IIT Mumbai. The interested parties, that means academicians, they were dealing with the just transition model, what is given in COP23. Those were dealing with the definition of just. What is the meaning of just? They were searching like just means now, tomorrow, after 1 year, after 5 years. But nobody could, they are making the research paper on that also. What is the meaning of just transition? But for us, it starts from now and it will go up till whatever we have planned, that is achieved. Next slide. Now we all know that India is a signatory to the Paris Agreement and has made commitments at COP26 to reduce emissions. Now, what is the meaning of just transition? Just energy transition refers to the shift of reliance on non-renewables from fossil fuels and promote sustainability. The four major pillars of energy transition for MSPGCL here, what we are dealing with is energy availability, energy efficiency, sustainability, and security, energy security. So we have to work on these four pillars of energy transition in the next 10 years. Next. Now the scenario of India, we can see that we are the third largest producer and consumer of electricity. Installed power capacity as of 31st July is 448 gigawatt. And we are the most diversified power sector in the world. Primary energy consumption per capita is 1/3 at the global average. and there is a foreseeable trajectory of increased energy consumption in the years ahead. The Central Electricity Authority estimates green, no? India's power requirement to grow to reach 817 gigawatt by 2030. Now coming to Maharashtra. Maharashtra is the largest producer and consumer of electricity. In 21-22, the per capita power consumption in India stood at 1255 kilowatt hour, whereas in Maharashtra it was 1588 kilowatt hour. So we are more than the national average. Also, the projections by 2030, the per capita consumption of India will be 1608, whereas Maharashtra will be 2255. Now, this energy demand to grow at 6.3% of CAGR, reaching about 284 billion units up to 2030, and with 5.42% of CAGR, it will reach to 369 billion units by 2035. And for satisfying this resource adequacy, the state need to methodologically plan its capacity addition. Now coming to our company Mahagenco, we are the largest state generation utility. We contribute 40% of the Maharashtra supply. We have a very wide vision of generating adequate power on a sustainable basis at competitive rates and in a socially responsible manner. We have the mission of increasing the business scope in dynamic energy marketplace, diversification of energy portfolio, securing future energy needs of the Maharashtra, commitment to affordable energy rates, and improving life and environment for the people living in the vicinity of our plants. Our capacity is 13,220 megawatt. We are the largest generating state utility. We are diversified. We have got solar, hydro, green hydrogen, thermal and gas power stations. We are first to utilize the sewage water, treated water for our thermal plants. Our capacity mix is coal about 72%, 9540 megawatt. Hydro is 20%, about 2580 megawatt. Gas is 5%, about 672 megawatt. And solar about 3%, 428 megawatt. Now the future demand as per PFA and 19th EPS, we can see that currently the supply level will be about 175,000 million units. Demand will be more than 220 million units of MSPGCL as per their survey. And for the power PFA, 19th Government of India Power for All projections, it will cross around 350 to 400,000 million units. 350 to 400,000 million units by 2030. Next. Now, whatever the sir has briefed in the morning during his opening address, that thermal will be back down during the renewables availability and what to do with that. So Mahagenco is in a process that how we can sell this in electricity to the neighboring states, other distribution companies of Maharashtra, large industries, and also open market. Now, recently we have started selling the renewable energy in the open market. Also the green open access consumers, it can be tapped. Next. Now what should be our growth? So Maharashtra has one of the largest coal power fleets in the country with 9.75 gigawatt of coal power. In addition, 11.5 gigawatt of privately owned coal plants and 4.85 gigawatt operated by central sector in Maharashtra. Now, energy transition can be achieved with the following goals. That should be a planning part. We should have a meticulous planning. Then the capex infusion, flexibilization of the thermal plants, then additional capacity of the coal plants, and the renovation, modernization, upgradations of the old plants, and efficiency improvement of existing plants. Now, MOP has suggested not to retire any thermal power plants till 2030 and ensure the availability of units after carrying out R&M activities if required. And there is a plan given to us, R&M plan, that should be completed in a phase-wise manner. Now, in case of Mahagenco, 4,060 100 megawatt capacity will undergo renovation, and that will be up to 2043. We have a complete R&M experience of Unit 6 Koradi 210 megawatt, and we are achieving the results after R&M, seeing the performance of the unit. Now, this is the plan for our R&M policy. Now, first phase is from 24 to 26, December 24 to June 26. We will be planning Chandrapur Unit 3, Nashik Unit 3, 4, 5, Bhusawal Unit 3. Then phase 2 starts from June 26 to December 28. That plan will cover Chandrapur Unit 4. Then phase 3 will be from 29 to 31. There will be planning Chandrapur Unit 5 and 6, 1000 megawatt, and Khaparkheda Unit 1 and 2, 420 megawatt. Then phase 4 will start from 34 to 36. There will be planning Chandrapur 5 and 6, 1000 megawatt, Chandrapur Unit 7, 500 megawatt, and Khaparkheda Unit 3 and 4, 420 megawatt. Phase 5 will start on 36 and end on 38. There will plan Parli Unit 6. Phase 7, Paras Unit 3, 39 to 41. And Phase 8, 41 to 43. Parli and Paras, 2 units of 250 megawatt. Now this is the R&M. Then we'll be adding the capacity. Presently, we are 10 to 12. Next year, we will add 1660 megawatt. This year, we will add 1660 megawatt. And some gas project is also under consideration. So, by 2030, we will be 13,652 megawatt. Only thermal capacity, thermal and gas. and by 34-35 will be 13,652 megawatt. The planning is Bhusaval's Unit 6, 660 megawatt will be added this year. Then 27-28, Koradi, 660 megawatt will be added. 28-29, Koradi, another 660 megawatt will be added. 29-30 and 30-31, 800 megawatts of Paras and Chandrapur will be added. Chandrapur feasibility is already done. Paras feasibility is going on. Then we have the huge, ambitious solar capacity addition program up to 34-35. As our CMD has told, we will be expanding more than 8,000 megawatts in next 5 years and more than 12,000 megawatts by 34-35. This is the ambitious plan. Meticulous planning has already been done. All the infrastructure, JVs are all in place, and even capital investments roadmap is also prepared. We will be going ahead with this ambitious capacity addition plan in renewables. Also, hydro will be going for pump storage plants. Now, presently, we are 2580. 80 megawatt will be added in Koina. Ghatgar 125 megawatt. It will be another PSP that will be added in 28-29. Then Varasgaon Kodali 1420 megawatts that will be added in 30-31, and Panchet 1600 megawatt PSP will be added in 31-32. We have already tied up with SJVN for these projects. So for the next 10 years, what will be the thermal versus renewable scenario? So in 24-25, thermal is about 70% and RE is about 26%. And out of that, solar is about 9.4%. That will be, by the end of 29-30, that will be about 51% of thermal and 45% of renewables. Whereas in 34-35, it will be around 41% of thermal and 56% of renewable energy, as far as the Mahagenco power basket is, energy basket is considered. Now this will require the huge capex. About 75,000 crores will be required from the debt, 20,000 crores from equity. Capex requirement also for the R&M is about, for first phase it will be 25,000 crore, second phase it will be 4,000 crores. We are going for FGDs of various plants. There also the capex requirement is about 5,500 crores. So Mahagenco is capex requirement will be more than 1 lakh crores in the next 10 years. And 20,000 about will be the equity and 80,000 will be about debt. The financial plan is also in place for the next 10 years. Year-wise requirement of capex, debt and equity, we have chalked out, and the actions are going on accordingly. So this is the year-wise requirements of funds required for execution of these projects. Now, second aspect is the flexibilization of when we are going for 50% of the thermal reduction. the thermal units needs to perform efficiently at minimum load. And for that, the Government of India, Ministry of Power, CA is giving the mandate for the flexible operation to all the GENCOs and private operators also. So we'll be going for this. We have already placed order for flexibilization for one unit at Parli. For 600 megawatt, 660 megawatt of Koradi, we are doing the feasibility study. So the flexibilization aspect is also planned for this next 10 years, and that will be taken care of by Mahagenco. So this is the way ahead. Mahagenco will also lead to the transition to clean energy. We will actively invest in renewable energy sources, energy storage solutions. Green hydrogen also, we are planning a pilot at our Uran plant, gas plant. Green ammonia initiatives, though those are in initial stages, we are planning for some pilot projects in green ammonia also. We have awarded one pilot hydrogen at our Bhusawal plant, 500 kilowatt hydrogen plant. That work is going on. And second will be the innovation. Explore and adopt new technologies that enhance efficiency, reduce emissions, and provide cleaner power generation solutions. We remain committed to customer focus. That means the cost of energy should be within the affordable rates. O&M activities, strategization, minimize disallowances, and ensure complete recovery of fixed cost, focus on R&M, fuel availability of plants. With these core principles, we are poised to become a leader in the evolving power generation landscape. We will navigate this transformative decade by providing clean, reliable, and affordable energy while leaving a positive impact on the environment, our planet, and communities. Thank you.